I woke up with the dirt still wet upon my tongue, the kind of holy silt that only Eden leaves behind. And you were not a rib plucked from a sleeping lung. You were the quiet that the thunder couldn't find. The gates are splinters now, the cherub sword is cold, buried to the Hilton sword that doesn't know our names. And I'd rather held the apple than the gold, because the hunger in the orchard is the only thing that maims. There's moss growing over the altar stone where we used to lie, and I don't miss the garden love, I miss the way you lied to me so sweet, telling me the sky was just a high ceiling, telling me the fire was just heat, before we knew the gravity of standing on our own 2 feet. But after the fall is a longer drop, the scripture ever said. It's the echo of a slammed door in the valley of the dead. It's the way your hand looks empty when it isn't holding sin, and the weary, wretched, wondrous ache of letting the world back in. I drag my belly through the bramble, I drink the river's rust, just to find the ghost of what we burn into the dust. Cause hell ain't a furnace, love in heaven ain't a wall, it's just the way the light looks different after the fall. I've been sleeping in the hollow of a sycamore's regret, the one that watched the first man weep and never told a soul. And I feel your phantom fingers tracing outlines of the threat we used to call a future, before the bruising took its toll. They say we gain the knowledge, but I swear I'm more confused. I know the Latin names for lilies, but I don't know why they bloom. I know the sand and rain fall on the leather of your shoes, but I can't recall the warmth of any confessional room. You went east of the sunrise, I went west where shadows breed, and every snake I stumble on just whispers plant the seed. But I got no more ground until my nails are black and broke, and the only hymn I'm humming is the curse the first man spoke. And after the fall is a longer drop, the scripture ever said. It's the echo of a slammed door in the valley of the dead. It's the way your hand looks empty when it isn't holding sin, and the weary, wretched, wondrous ache of letting the new world back in. I drag my belly through the bramble, I drink the river's rust, just to find the ghost of what we burn into the dust. Cause hell ain't a furnace, love in heaven ain't a wall, it's just the way the light looks jagged after. And I saw you once, no, twice, no, every time I close my lids, not in fig leaves or in shame, but in the skin the forest hides. You were wearing the earth like a baptism undone, hair a tangle of roots from a war we never won. And I called your name, but it came out like the cry of a fox who's found the den empty, who's staring at the rocks. And you turn and you smile, this slow, ruinous gospel smile, and said, darling, we ain't been innocent in quite a while, but maybe out here in the thistle, in the gorse, we can be something else, something worse or something coarse. And I felt the first rain of the Exodus hit my face, not a cleansing flood, just a cold and lonely grace. It's the longest second of the soul when you realize paradise wasn't the place we left behind, but the lie we told at night. Now the animals don't run from me, they just watch with ancient eyes. They see a creature with a belly full of worms and alibis. I built no new Jerusalem, I sown no fields of wheat, I just traced a scar along your palm against my own bare feet. I found the river Styx is just a creek behind the barn, and Karen's just a man like me with a tired, heavy arm. He said, son, the fair's a memory, one good one and you're free. I gave him how you looked at me before we ate the tree, but even he just shook his head and pushed the oar away. That's too heavy for this water, boy, you'll have to stay. So I'll stay here where the roots meet the rock, in the only kingdom we truly got. And maybe I'll see you when the last leaf drops in the quiet thunder, when the whole world stops. It's not a hymn, it's just the sound of two lost gods on unholy ground. No fire, no light, no voice, no call, just a long, no hum